Wow. It's freaking 2 a.m. And this is a really weird time for them to schedule. Look at that. 12:01 is when they put this tweet out, by the way. This is just a weird time for the global Twitter to tease stuff. But, okay, I'm all for it. Ultra Instinct Goku officially announced by the global Dokkan Battle accounts. That is so awesome to see. People have wanted an Ultra Instinct Goku LR for a very, very long time. And I am so pumped to see that we are finally getting one in the game. So if you guys are as pumped as I am, if you guys are excited as I am, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below about your hype for this unit, what you wanted to see, how he turned out, things of that nature. And be sure to hit that thumbs up and stick around for more content here on the channel by hitting that subscribe button. We will be doing some summons for sure. For sure. I'm definitely going to pull for Ultra Instinct, and I'm excited. So this should be coming out in a couple of days, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, Ultra Instinct Goku. So today's video, we're going to go ahead and react to his super attack. I have not watched it. I've downloaded it, but I haven't watched it. And then we're going to come back and read what he does and talk about the man himself. So let's go ahead and get started with the super attack for Ultra Instinct Goku. That actually looked kind of clean. Okay, this is the 12 key. I like the kick. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of the Ultra Instinct. I think is what that said. Okay, nothing fancy, really. Too much for the 12 key for me. All right, here we go. The glimmer. Okay. Oh, the hops. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not really surprised that that's the super attack, to be honest. It's hard to be not. It's hard to be surprised that that's the super attack type of deal. When you see that, like, he's basically practicing on Kefla, right? He was definitely gonna wind up doing this. So let me just say that we're in this like fun Ultra Instinct verse right now, where this dude is gonna show up presumably on like all the games as well. Legends might be getting this for their anniversary. He's on Fighters too. This is so cool to me, seeing him on all these platforms, right? That's so awesome. So this is really cool. But again, I can't be surprised that it's this attack, just because it's Kefla, bro. But what I will say is, dude, the hop set me, man. This is epic. And just as somebody that's played this game since it came out, it's so cool to see the evolution of these super attacks from where they started, right? That is the biggest thing to me. Like this like, right, I stopped on a really wonky frame here, but regardless, so this looks so good to me. Like, I love all of this. This is another one though that's kind of like ripped straight out of the show type of deal. Look at this frame right here. This is so good. But still, like, I don't care if it's ripped out or what they did for this. This is awesome. I love it because they do still have to reanimate all those. People say, oh, they just ripped it right out of the anime or whatever. But like, yeah, they still have to reanimate literally every single movement. Like, so it doesn't really matter. They put a lot of work in. And this looks really good. Like, he doesn't really have many wonky moments to me. Even like this, I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. Because it actually looked kind of fluid. A lot of times, like, changes like this in his face, I guess I can say it's not super fluid. But sometimes movements like that are kind of wonky in Dokkan. But regardless, though, most of this stuff is really nice. And I'm excited. But, okay, here's the deal. Hype aside, I don't think these are the best looking super attacks, but they're really nice. I like them. That's what I will say. I think that's fair to say, right? We have some bangers, bro. Like, I don't think these are the best looking super attacks. I don't think that's a hot take, right? So I'm excited about that. So anyways, let me know how you guys feel about those super attacks and what you guys think, they could have maybe done better or what they should have done for super attacks. Now, an interesting thing that I didn't think about in the beginning of the video that I am now is, oh, hey, it's another Ultra Instinct signed Goku and not just regular Ultra Instinct. Well, what a lot of fans call, quote-unquote, mastered. But it's signed again. I think we need a standalone Ultra Instinct Goku. We don't need another signed Goku. And that's a shaft in and of itself, just for the name composition, just because that effectively means that Goku is just dead in the water for the people that own this guy, right? Because that Goku's not even the best Realm of Gods leader. This guy's another Realm of Gods leader, as you guys can see. But since then, there's been numerous Realm of Gods leaders. In fact, today's video that I'm going to put up later on today, that was supposed to be put up yesterday, is another Ultra Instinct showcase, but it's using the older Goku and stuff like that, and it's a fun 2 years later type of video, so check it out. And the main point of that video is we're using units that didn't exist, or that only existed a couple of years ago type of deal. So no, like, physical Beerus type of deal, right? So it's fun to see how that evolved, And the other unit is just kind of weird to me because this is a Sign Goku. We definitely need a regular Ultra Instinct, and I would not even have a comment to make on that topic. So that's funny that they decided to build him that way. Anyways, here we go. Realm of Gods category, 4 key and 130% to HP, attack, and defense, or Super STR types get 4 key 100%. Can I just say that, like, I don't care what his team is. I'm putting freaking Kaba on the team. I'm putting that damn Kaba on the team, and I'm getting that full boost. I'm getting that nice boost. I don't care. If he's what the heck? If he's an on-rotation unit anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing some funky showcase and he's not on rotation. But I'm putting Kaba on the team. Anyways, all right. So, Instinctive Punch disables the enemy's guard and causes colossal damage. Okay. We take a look at the passive. Attack and defense plus 77%. Great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attacks, for 7 turns from the start of the turn, and high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attacks, starting from the 8th turn. Well, let me read that one time. Great chance of evading enemies' attacks, including supers, for 7 turns from the start. Okay, so it gets worse. Okay, it goes from great to high, starting from the 8th turn. That's so I don't care. Whatever. I mean, that's a big difference technically. It goes from like 70 to 50, but I mean, whatever. I'll take that. He has defense. Unlike the other Ultra Instinct Goku, the premium one anyway, this guy at least has defense, right? Well, to be fair, the other one has a pre-transformation. Whatever. Plus an additional key +1 up to 7, and also another 77% maximum attack and defense with each attacker evaded, including super attacks. Okay. Wow. Okay, so he is going to be monstrous. He is going to be monstrous. Let me see the super attack. They should have those listed here. Yeah. Okay, so disables enemy's guard and causes mega colossal. Disables enemy guard. They don't. Okay. So it's just disabling of guard, and that's basically it. No like status upgrades or anything like that. That's all it does on both super attacks. So okay. So for the people that don't know what disables enemy guard is, that is where this is a mechanic that you don't actually see very often on the super attack itself. A lot of times you see it on the passive for these units. But anyways, like the other Ultra Instinct, I believe has it on passive. Anyways, what this does is if he was versus an AGL event, AGL would normally be able to guard against the attack because they have type advantage. This takes it off to where if he doesn't crit, it'll at least do neutral type damage as if there was no type advantage applied because he removes that ability from the enemy. And the fun thing about that is that it's for the entire turn. So if you had like a mono STR team versus an AGL event, all the units would benefit in the exact same way for the whole turn after this attack. So that's a fun mechanic, and it's been in the game for quite a while. Some people don't really know much about it because it's not the most useful thing in a lot of cases, but it can come in handy, right? So if that was helpful information, be sure to hit that like button if you guys didn't know that for sure. Let's get back to that passive and just kind of dissect this a little bit. 77% attack and defense. I was kind of scared a little bit for him, not so much because it wouldn't matter that much, but I was kind of scared he was built for like SBR only type of deal. I don't mind when units are built for SBR only or for like, you know, Infinite Dragon Ball History / Goku event only for the most part, but I wanted him to be a unit that was built for any type of content, and he is a unit like that, right? So 77% attack and defense at the start of turn. He has a great chance of evading the enemy's attacks, including supers, for the first 7 turns, and then after that it turns into a high chance to evade enemies' attacks, including supers, and then after that he also gets an additional key +1 up to 7 and attack and defense plus 11 up to 77 with each attack evaded. He's gonna dodge a lot anyway. This dude's gonna do a crap ton of damage. He's gonna be really good, but here's the deal. He's gonna need to build up. So if you're taking him to SBR, for example, you're not going to see the full effects of that status increase for the most part. It's going to be kind of hard to get that. Okay, I don't want to say that, because if you put him in a position where he takes a bunch of attacks, yeah, you could get that actually pretty easy in SBR if you really think about it. It just depends on RNG, but it's a lot easier in a longer event because you don't have to deal with as many attacks being in a short concentration, right? So let's take a look at the links here. Kamehameha, prepare for battle, godly power. So regular, okay, they're the same links basically as the other one. Although, shocking omission, I guess, no First Awakened. Kamehameha, prepare for battle, godly power, over in a flash, tournament power, and fierce battle, and legendary power is the sub link. Man, oh man, would First Awaken have been a powerful link to have with this dude. But the funny thing about that is that, like, not a lot of units even have that link. It just would have been powerful to have so you could really, you know. And also, STR Goku would have meshed super well with this guy if he did have First Awaken, because then Kaba really comes into play. And if that guy gets an easy A, well, he will eventually. When he gets an easy A, you know, things like that, that would just be too much. But again, that's quite far out, so I guess it doesn't really make much sense. It doesn't really matter much. But Ultra Instinct is really good. Unless he's a character you really, really are looking for, though. It's going to be a tough call to say whether or not you should even pull for him before the anniversary units. But here's the deal. I wouldn't blame anybody that does. But in terms of, like, whether he's better than them or not, I'll have to actually see him in usage, because it doesn't look like it on paper to me. Because he's not getting any effects other than disabling enemies' guards. Like, if he had other effects, like, great attack increase for, like, 1 turn even, like, things like that would make a huge difference in my mind. But I definitely need to see him in use, and I'm definitely going to do an early showcase for him, something I haven't been doing as much lately. Let me read some of the reactions here. So, global players save your stones. He's great, but he's no LR Blue Fusions. I hit Goku with a 9 million crit attack with Gogeta. Both are way too hype. Don't fall for it. Save those stones. Yeah, see, that's why I said I think that this dude is ultra hype, and if it was me, I would pull for him, right? Because I am. But I could see totally why people would, you know, I could see why people would say, oh, let's just wait for the Blue Fusions, right? So he doesn't need it. He has 77% attack and defense at the start of turn, then another up to 77, and that's calculated separately, meaning the true buff is 170% attack and defense buff. Yes, so whenever you see that they separate these increases like this, for the most part, they're going to be multiplicative. So that's a really monstrous buff. That's why I said he's going to be hitting so hard. And he is right. He doesn't necessarily need the super attack effects to boost his stats or anything like that. It just would have put him over the top for me, in my mind, right? Because this is such a, like, to me, it's an underwhelming mechanic for the most part. It's useful in spots, but disabling guard is just kind of whatever, right? My stones, only in English, global first, Bates, a damn good one before the anniversary. Okay. Yeah, Ultra Instinct is, regardless, though, I'm excited he's coming, right? STR banner's there. Oh, hey. How coincidental. They told us he was going to be STR just a couple days ago. No, anyways, have an awesome day, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see all of you later for a couple of things. We're going to do an Ultra Instinct Goku showcase 2 or 3 years later, whatever you want to call it. That video will be up later. Definitely check it out. It's a ton of fun, for one. Also, we're going to do summons for this guy and a Trident showcase when he comes out, and we'll see what we can do. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see all of you in the next one.